Hi guys, Rose here with the Cackling Moon. This is going to be a client's, what reading are we doing? Layers of me reading. Okay, so this is a rather large reading, so just get yourself comfortable. We're going to be diving into two main topics that my client wanted to touch on. The two main topics are career and their love life. So the career, they want to know if it's going to flourish with opportunities. They want to see if there's going to be a promotion. Is it coming soon? And then as far as their love life, they're looking to see, is there going to be a love life? Because they're so busy with their job. They don't have much of a social life, but they want love. So for the layers of me, I'm going to pull also for your energy so that we could see like what kind of energy we're working with you right now at this present time, that kind of thing. And then I'll tap into those two areas that you want to look at. So I'm going to be pulling from the Magic and Manifestation Oracle, the Pagan Otherworlds Tarot, and the Psychic Tarot. Okay. So let's talk about your energy right now, your current energy. I'm seeing a lot of reds as I connect with you. A lot of red is coming up. It's really cloudy, okay? That's not a bad thing. A lot of red, and then look what pops up, red hearts. It's not a bad thing. It's just that sometimes a murky aura could be just sometimes a need for cleansing yourself, focusing on new things, that kind of thing. I pulled the love card and the glamour card for you. What is on your main point is, it's interesting because your main focus seemed to be more so on on career and money. But what I'm seeing is the opposite. I'm actually seeing the love card is popping up. I feel like that's actually like an understatement for you. I feel like it's almost like you are focused on love and your relationships and what you want to have happen, but you may have been a little bit too afraid to totally dive into that part because it's an area that you're not as experienced in, that you don't have a lot going on in at the moment. But that's what's popping up. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually revealing a potential relationship on the horizon. Okay. Mental conflict, again with the red, like I was seeing, okay? That could be why it's murky. Mental conflict is when you are having trouble thinking for yourself because you have so many other voices in your head, okay? When you have so many other thoughts, conflicting thoughts, and this kind of thing. So the mental conflict is making me feel like you have a lot going on in your mind. Sometimes you have a hard time controlling the thoughts. Sometimes you feel like you can't get a grasp. Sometimes you struggle perhaps with headaches, that kind of thing, a lot of stresses. But I feel like the mental conflict is acting as a block for you. It's acting like it's not allowing you to see the full picture. Okay, we have balance and we have authority. So as far as your energy goes with balance, it's telling me it's really important for you to have equal balance in all areas of your life. When you don't feel balanced in one area, but more so on the other, you notice it. You physically will feel that, okay? I feel like the red energy is very active, or it should be. So if you are not naturally an active person, and by active I mean physical activities, this red energy that I'm seeing for you may be a sign that you need to add a little bit more of an activity in your life, some sort of an exercise routine. It doesn't have to be major. It just has to be something that gets your blood flow going, because blood is red, all of that stuff, okay? I also feel like with the balance card, it's maybe showing that you want to have equal balance in all areas of your life, but you tend to put more focus on one area and not the other. I feel like that's just something that you do. It's easier for you to put more focus on an area that you can devote more time and attention to, also known as work, versus your love area. So that might be why, even though one of the main topics you want to talk about is work, that might be why love is popping up, because it's kind of saying, you know what, I'm not getting enough love and attention here, so I'm going to throw myself in there. And then we have authority. So this is literally the answer to one of your questions, which is about promotion. I feel like authority is like your higher ups, your bosses, they are watching you, okay? They are noticing your work. They are noticing the things that you do. They're keeping an eye on you, which is a good thing, okay? So just make sure that as you go through your daily, your days and in your work, that you are going at it with the intention that you have eyes on you and that they're watching every move you make, because they are trying to decide if you are a worthy candidate to push forward for a promotion, okay? So the authority card also makes me feel like you do have potential to be a major supervisor of your own. I feel like you already are a supervisor, but I feel like there is going to be another step, okay? So yes, as far as promotion goes, that is on the horizon. I think right now you're just being studied. I feel like right now you are being analyzed. They're keeping an eye on the way that you handle stress. They're keeping an eye on the way that you just deal with different situations that pop up in the workforce. I feel like maybe people are keeping an eye to see how well balanced you are in your work. So that's why it's important that you maintain that good presence. We have the Seven of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Moon. So as far as it goes with your energy, Seven of Swords is you need to be more honest with yourself, okay? This is Jinky. The dog is like, she's like scratching herself. Anyways, the Seven of Swords is like, to me, I feel a need for you to be more honest, be more transparent with yourself, with what your desires are. This more so has to do, I feel, with your love life than work. I think with work, you already know exactly what you want. But when it comes to your love life, you're not super 100% clear, okay? The Ace of Swords is communication, it's truth, it's integrity. You have a lot of that. This is something that you're very admirable about. There's a lot of people that know they can trust you, they can count on you, that you're going to give them the truth, you're going to be 100% with them. That this is a quality that a lot of people, including your employers, really like about you, okay? And then we have the Moon here, and the Moon is like illuminating things that are usually not getting a lot of attention. So like I said, the love life, I feel the Moon is going to be illuminating more attention on your social life, on your love life, on the way that you connect with other people, that kind of thing. So that is your current energy right now. I feel like there's like some good stuff popping up. I almost feel like the cards want to call you out on the love factory. Almost like the cards are saying, you may not think you want to be in love right now, but you do. And they're putting it out there. So let's look at the career. Let's see what your career path shows. Happiness. I love it. Happiness that's powerful. You like what you do. You like your job. You like the position you're in right now. You feel really good. Okay. It's fulfilling for you. You're financially covered. You are very comfortable. That's actually honestly a really amazing card to pull for your career, because there's a lot of people out there that can honestly say that they are not happy with their life, with their job, with the money they make, or with this and that. And I feel like for you, you really appreciate what you do, your opportunities, because you know how maybe how competitive they could be. So you appreciate the little things. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Hermit. We have the High Priestess. and we have the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like when it comes to the career path, the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles is like, this is a time where you may start feeling a shift happening. Seven of Pentacles is usually an indication where you do need growth. You do need some more development, change. Like I said, the promotion, that kind of thing. So you're going to start feeling it. The Ten of Cups is overall, though, your emotion-wise with work, you're happy, you like the facility, you love what you do. You want growth, which will happen, okay? It's a 7, I'm thinking July or the summertime, or it could be as soon as, 7 weeks. I mean, it just depends, but I don't like to put a complete timestamp on future stuff because everything can change. But from what I'm seeing, there is going to be a promotion. I do feel like it will be happening. But in the meantime, you are so so positive and so optimistic about your job, and you love what you do anyway. That's the kind of attitude you need to embrace anyway. Not just focusing on what you want to have more of and what you want to change in the future, but also focusing on the fact that you love what you do, you love your work, that kind of thing. The Hermit and the High Priestess. I feel like the Hermit card is almost showing, like, because of your work and the amount of time and stuff that you devote to it, the Hermit card is revealing your single life. You are single. You have a lot of alone time. You spend a lot of your time alone because of the job, okay? So if there is a reason why you have been single for so long, it is the job. So if there is anything negative, I would say, about your career path, because aside from that, the vibe I'm getting is really good. I would say that it is the hindrance of allowing a second love into your life, okay? Your first life is your career, what you do, you're working, blah, blah, blah. But the second love I'm talking about is that more physical, that companionship. We have Truth in reversed, disruption in reversed, suffering in silence. Although you are happy with your work and your job and you love your pay and this and that and what you do, there is a dark side. There is a dark side to this. The truth is, you're not being 100% honest with yourself in terms of the fact that, yeah, I love my job and stuff, but I also want companionship. Because as I was just talking about companionship, these are the cards I pulled. We have disruption in reverse. I just feel like, you know that you need to make a change. You know that you need to juggle your time around in order to make time to have a social life. But you don't do it. And do you not do it out of fear? Do you not do it because that is an area of your life you don't feel comfortable tapping into? Suffering in silence, though, same thing, hand in hand with the Hermit. Very similar energies there. That just tells me you're not happy 100% of the time, because part of you wants that soul connection, that companionship with someone else, and you don't have that right now. So I feel like, the job is good and everything on the outside. It's fulfilling. It pays your bills. But it isn't allowing you to have another area that you want. And that area is starting to come into more fruition for you. As it showed in your energy, that it was like that one thing that was just kind of trying to get your attention. You know what I mean? So let's see about the love life. We have Messenger. Ooh. Is Messenger a person that is going to be entering into your life? Is Messenger a message that you're going to receive? A random DM, an email, What is this going to be? It's funny because I usually don't read with reversals. But when it comes to this deck, I do. So I have to make sure I switch it around a little bit. The messenger, it makes me feel like the pages. You know how like pages can resemble messages in the tarot? I feel like that's what the messenger is in this instance. This is either somebody that could be stepping into your life when you least expect it. This could be a message, an instant message, a DM, whatever you want to call it. If you are online dating, this could be someone, you know, connecting with you in that way. Whatever the case may be, there is somebody coming in your life. Okay? We have awareness. We have balance. We have authority. Wow! Those are powerful freaking cards. Okay. Your love life is going to change. I'm going to say that right now. It's going to change. The awareness card is you need to be more aware of your surroundings, aware of the people in your life, okay? This is shutting off the phone from time to time when you're out in public and really just people watching and looking at who's around you and who is noticing you, okay? Don't be so involved in your phone. I feel like awareness is also being aware of all of the different ways that you can meet somebody. If you try online dating and that sort of thing, that's an option. But awareness is you have to open your eyes and you have to be fully present in order to really capture who this person is, okay? This person might already be in your life. This person could be someone in the workplace. You never know. It could be a friend of a friend, but you're never going to know if you're not fully aware of your surroundings, okay? Balance card comes up. This is exactly what I was talking about. I pulled this one earlier for you. This is what you need. It's your missing piece in your little life puzzle. Balance is what you need more in your life. And in order to be more balanced, you have to have a love life. You have to have companionship. And I'm speaking, I'm not saying this in general for everybody. Not everybody needs this or wants it. But I'm talking about for you individually. Companionship is important to you, and it's something that maybe you've turned your back on or you haven't really given much attention to, but it's there. And then we have authority. I love it. And I feel like this goes hand in hand with taking initiative. If you see somebody that catches your eye and you want to get to know them better, take the authority, take the initiative to approach that person. Okay. That sometimes you have to take a risk. Sometimes you have to be the one to go after somebody. And you'll meet that person. You know what I mean? A King of Wands, a Five of Wands, and a Ten of Swords. Now, I want to read on what the energy of this person could be like, okay? This future lover. King of Wands is kind of showing me that this person is a very passionate, fire-like energy. So they're popping up as a King of Wands. But they're backed up with a Five of Wands and a Ten of Swords, which is telling me that they have had quite a past, okay? This is an individual who is not afraid to compete, who is not afraid to go after what it is that they want, okay? The Ten of Swords tells me that this person is fearless. This person will be very impulsive at times, but not in a negative way. I feel like this person has quite a past. They have quite just a past of really diving in to obtain their goals and their dreams of what they want in life. They had to work really freaking hard for it. I feel like it's almost like entrepreneurship. Like this person really had to develop themselves their own way. They didn't have help. They created something out of nothing. So I don't know if this person sounds familiar to you. Maybe you haven't met them just yet, but I feel like that's like the energy that's coming up with this individual. Let's pull on what are good things going to be like between you two. This is a hypothetical question, by the way. So keep in mind, hypothetical questions, future insights are subject to change based on the present actions. So Take this as a guide, but don't take it as set in stone. Nothing is set in stone. Our future can change in a blink of an eye, okay? We have dreaming. Almost instantly, as soon as I pulled dreaming, I was thinking that this person is going to be somebody who is going to feel like you've dreamt of them before. The connection is going to feel so strong that you're going to feel like, man, were we together in a past life? We just feel so connected. Everything just fits. I also feel with dreaming, this person, because this person created a lot out of nothing, they will help you create your dreams. They will help you manifest your dreams into desires. Spiritual strength is at the bottom. This is telling me this is a divine connection. This is a meant to be, okay? This is a meant to be. Almost like maybe the circumstances of how you meet will be so synchronistic in their own way, okay? We have heartache and loss, and then we have light in reversed. Like I said, this person having gone through some stuff, this could show that they may have some struggles there. Your guys' connection could go into the realm of not working out, okay? I'll be clear about that. Only because if you don't give the time that you need to devote to a relationship. And by that, I mean, because on your end, since this is your reading, I'm going to look at it from your perspective. And since this is your reading, you have the tendency to be overworked. You overwork yourself, you busy yourself. You said so yourself. You don't have much of a social life. If you bring that element into this relationship once you meet this person, if you are not devoting time and making balance with relationship and work, it could go in the direction of heartache and loss. It could go in the direction of not being healthy and, growing. So let that be a warning in itself. Not everything I read is sugar-coated. It's not everything I read is, all positive. Like, I like to keep it real too. And I see your tendency for being super focused with work and busy with work, that could actually be something that could taint a relationship. So make sure you keep that in mind. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Five of Swords. So like I said, Four of Pentacles, it's almost like devoting time, okay? Time to spend with the lover. The Moon card is the same as the dreaming. There's a lot of darkness to the person. I feel like I said, they've gone through so much. Their stuff might actually trigger you to create your own shadow work process, if that's something that you haven't done much for. Five of Swords can be problematic, okay? So this could be argumentative. This could be, challenging each other's thoughts, challenging each other on a verbal level. Typical relationship stuff, Is this relationship doomed? Is it gonna last? It could go either way. I'm not gonna say it's gonna last forever. I'm not gonna say that it won't, but I'm gonna say that it has the possibility to crumble if old habits don't die, okay? Now, I don't know what this person's habits are and what their issues would be. I'm not going to read for that because they're not here to say that they're comfortable with me pulling their cards. But I will say, from your side, from your perspective, if you are not willing to let go of so much of your time towards work, that'll dictate in your relationships and it'll actually be an issue, okay? At least from what I'm seeing, how I feel with the cards. Let's see, what are we on time? 24? Okay. So basically, love, this concludes your layers of you reading. I hope that this gave you something to think about. I hope it gave you some answers, some guidance. Thank you for allowing me to connect with you, and I hope that we can connect again sometime in the future. I love reading for you, and anyone who's watching, if you would like to book a layers of you reading, go ahead and click the link below. It'll take you to my website. Check me out, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, my loves.